Hi there, this is Gary Ryan Blair, and I don't think I'm going too far out on a limb when I say that the one thing we all have in common is the need for higher levels of productivity. But have you ever stopped yourself to ask, exactly what is productivity? Well, allow me to take a stab at that one for you. See, productivity is a premeditated act. It is the strategic deployment of all available assets to include your time, your talents, experiences, energy, intelligence, and relationships, and you do it in a manner that is calculated to move you rapidly closer towards your goals. High output productivity is not an accidental event, nor something that is achieved via cavalier efforts, but it is the result of deliberate, thoughtful, and purposeful execution. Now, you and I both know that no matter how well you're doing, that you can always do better. I mean much better. You're capable of adding far more value, making greater contributions, experiencing much higher levels of productivity, and dramatically multiplying your overall results. Yet, in order for you to get to a superior level of performance, some things have to change, and that requires new and better ways of executing. The majority of people spend their lives stuck as they achieve just average kinds of results and thus live an average kind of life. And no amount of working longer or harder will take them above it. And that's exactly why new and better ways of executing is so crucial to your ongoing growth and superior levels of productivity. While conventional thinking is only capable of safely reproducing the averages, I'm only concerned with strategies that multiply your performance and which fast-track your results. And to that end, I'd like to introduce you to my SONAR goal-setting model for driving rapid results quickly. What you're about to learn isn't just theory. It's a proven systematic strategy that has worked repeatedly for people and organizations worldwide. And by concentrating on the 5 letters of the word SONAR, you'll develop a mass multiplier mindset, which you can use to get to the top, and most importantly, stay there. And that might mean growing your business by 10x, scaling the world's highest peaks, being a great parent while also running a thriving business, or making a unique mark in your industry or community. So here's how you do it. The S in the word SONAR stands for strengthen your core. Have you ever noticed how some people seem to be effortlessly successful at what they do, that they're considered the best in their fields, and they display such passion, such energy and skill that it's a pleasure to watch them perform? They're highly productive because they play to their strengths. Now, being the best and enjoying the view from the top, from the pinnacle of achievement, is not limited to a chosen few. What these individuals have in common is that they have each managed to identify, to focus, and to cultivate their core strengths. And through focusing on core strengths, there's an opportunity for each one of us to reach superior levels of productivity. It's important to note that the best results come from the smallest percentage of time that you're actually playing to your strengths. So why is that, you might ask? Well, when you're working within your core strength, you exhibit superior skill, energy, never-ending improvement, and passionate enthusiasm. Now, let's be perfectly clear on this one point. Your energy and your resources and your time should go into making yourself into a superior, or should we say a superstar performer. That's why you want to focus on making your strengths productive, dominant, and profitable, as you cannot build on weakness. And the O in the word SONAR stands for optimize your assets. Optimization is the process of modifying, rearranging, or overhauling your systems, your habits, and your rituals to use less resources, to work more efficiently, and to execute with greater speed and accuracy. In short, optimizing your assets dramatically increases your productivity and your overall winning percentage. The most important of all assets to optimize is your vision for the future. Now, why, you might ask? So you'll never be greater than the vision or the purpose that guides you. And in order to multiply your results in all areas of your life, you must learn to optimize your vision for the future. And you do that by envisioning and creating a future that is bigger, that is brighter, bolder, and far more breathtaking than your past. See, a fully optimized vision is the capacity to see the invisible that inspires us to do the impossible. And if compelling, and I mean emotionally riveting, that vision can transform your life, your family, your business, community, and humanity. In fact, it's the only thing that ever has. And the more you organize yourself around a fully optimized vision, a massive transformative purpose, the harder you'll work, the more dedicated you'll be, the faster you'll operate, and most importantly, the more fulfilled you'll feel about the work you do. And that moves us to the N in the word SONAR, which is to neutralize your negatives. High performers understand the key to living a fully optimized life is by neutralizing their negatives. by cutting loose those things in their life to include relationships, situations, activities, habits, obligations, and unhealthy peccadillos that drain their time, their energy, and their overall peace of mind. And as these high-maintenance, unwanted elements are eliminated, they free up their most valuable talents and find themselves surrounded by an environment and relationships that support and which boost their energy. And the best part is that this reclaimed energy makes it possible for you to grow your business or your career exponentially. It allows you to dramatically improve the quality of your life and to create a lifestyle that supports personal and professional success and happiness. So that moves us to the A in the word sonar, which is to attack your target. See, the single best strategy for solving problems quickly, for creating radical results swiftly, and for upgrading your overall productivity in a hurry is to play a strong, relentless offense. And cultivating the ability to achieve goals quickly, efficiently, and creatively is a mandatory condition for success, for the simple reason that great offensive skills will allow you to maintain control and to live the life of your dreams. Grand chess master Adolf Anderssen said it best: attack, always attack. See, in chess, the process of making the pieces move has received a special name, and it's called the attack. The attack is an aggressive, proactive move which is meant to advance and strengthen your position, to remove obstructions, and to weaken your opponent's defense. And in life, as in chess, it's not wise to be a passive player, nor to operate from a defensive position, as you'll be checkmated in no time. Now that brings us to the final letter, the R, which is to respect the process. The road to any successful outcome is just that. It's a road. And you travel along a road in steps, or what some might call mile markers. Increasing your productivity is a matter of winning. It's about finishing what you start. It's about executing and securing victory at this present task, then that one, and then the one after that. The finish what you start process is exclusively this. You need to embrace the task at hand. You take things one step at a time, not getting distracted by anything else. You act with excellence, and you stop only when you bring the task to a finish. Then you repeat. And respecting the process is all about the disciplines of focus and finishing. And I'm talking about finishing homework, finishing workouts, finishing phone calls, finishing sales calls, finishing cleaning, finishing meetings, finishing writing, finishing conversations, finishing negotiations. You must focus on finishing the smallest task that you have in front of you and finishing it well. And regardless of the size or the intensity of the goals, the same exact approach works. Don't think about the end. Just think about finishing every step, every mile marker, getting it right from meeting to meeting, project to project, task to task, and step to step every day. And when you dial it in and get really good at it, even the most challenging activity becomes manageable and non-intimidating. That's what respecting and trusting the process is all about. Under its influence, we needn't panic. Even mammoth tasks become just a series of small component parts, which all need to be brought to a finish. So here's a final word to the wise. Before you try the sonar goal-setting model, I want you to get serious about improving your productivity. Because if you're ever going to achieve extreme productivity, it has to be top-of-mind awareness at all times, and you must ensure that your behavior is congruent. Now, you can disagree strenuously with the following aggressive statements, but eventually, I promise you this, you will come to the understanding that you have no choice but to accept them as reality. So you'll only become rich when you get serious about becoming rich, and not 1 second sooner. Until you get serious about getting rich by deploying a plan and executing your plan consistently, you'll forever remain in the situation that you're in right now. You'll get in great physical shape, but only after you get serious about getting in great physical shape, and not 1 second sooner. And until you make the decision to get in shape, you'll continue to suffer the consequences of obesity, high cholesterol, and poor fitting clothing. So you'll create more, better, and faster results in all areas of your life and your career, only after you decide to get serious about your productivity. And until you choose to focus on driving more, better, and faster results, your performance and your output will be inconsistent and lackluster. The moment you get serious about increasing your productivity and making it a top priority value is the moment that everything changes in your life. And once that decision is made, that's when you want to use the sonar goal-setting model to get to the top and to stay there. And that's why you're going to love the 100-day challenge, as you'll learn how to implement the sonar goal-setting model to get more done in 100 days than most people do over the course of 10 years. So check it out at 100daychallenge.com. Make it the very next thing you do.